Hello, in today's video we take another look at a scenario where civilization starts over. What did I just redid something. Yeah. But anyways, this is the next episode. I didn't update ideologies at all though. Yeah, as you can tell. Gold. That was the first event. Yeah, you have to make a new country for them. And that happens. And so this huge area is divided up. Additionally, you've got this. And in the remainder of land, this. So a pretty divided Italy. Got like multiple Italian. And Spain. And the countries in Spain are ramping up their expansion. Like, this is a big one. Some aren't that big. But someone like Galicia will expand like close to draw in borders. Yeah, and this is the borders. As you can see, a lot of countries that have very big colonies, like her area, which this is the Great Galician Divide. They don't own that much land, of course. I mean, that would be way too big for a single country. Now there's this, which is a pretty big expansion. I mean, like, this is the most that it will have, like, due to the size and how far it is on the cap. They also expand here. This is a big expansion episode. This is a big expansion, and they of course take the rest. And now this is divided up a lot, but this country and I'm getting like a unique original color for this area. Like maybe this is the color. So anyways, full divide of two areas. Now making the map look a lot more complete. And anyways, these green team is gonna be jumped, of course. I mean, one, they're evil. Everyone hates them now. So or accidentally clicked one of my keys as I clacked it or something. I can say clacked. They invade There's a lot of other people. I'm just lazy to color that in. And this peace treaty. Very, they just get some land. Like, they get this land. A lot bigger. We give them a piece. And give them a big piece of it. Yeah. But anyways, the green team no longer exists. Then the gray team becomes public enemy number 1. This war happens due to them being land hungry, and they let them get in on this. No, they don't like stay annexed. They don't go to and it's like this weird border exchange. That looks like this, and this is the borders. But there's a lot more as some of the countries get in on this, and so it's weird. I'm just gonna give this to them, making a big area. So 2 countries down in this area, and some of these countries are way too big for them. Good. Anyways, after a long time in the making, Crete is integrated into the Greek province of Crete. And they expand islands, getting to this Turkish area, and up a lot, stretching. They're a big country. They're a likable country. What's not to like? But yeah. And this Slav Ridges. Slabistan expansion, of course. They haven't done it for a bunch of episodes. I mean, that is too big for a nation like them. And yeah. Just a lot of territory for this country, making them huge, because they're like one of the hugest countries in the world somehow. Yeah. And there's many revolts in here, in the colony called Jointer or Jointism or something, and it's a really cool revolt. And they take power, because why not? No. Yeah. Just doing that. Then some of their first speeches. Talks of these three uniting under the banner of the Silverics. Very similar color, but them as a group. And this group, this big nation, I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird type of nation. Or it's like a union taking this. This is Denmark. No, big Denmark. And as you know, the green team was recently harmed by them. But this happens. They've been piling some forces. And that's not too bad until you realize they've been slammed, basically. And this peace treaty. Because they're nice. To let this country be big. That's nice. And they annex a lot of territory. And the rest. And because they never want us to be powerful ever again. Or that. Basically, this country is now very big. And these guys decide to expand. A big one. Yeah. As you can see, very big borders. And meanwhile, the country of Poland, this isn't really Poland, but you could have a huge expansion though. Stabilizing into like more of a state. And with them not having their colony anymore, they get big. Perfect. All the land. And now this is looking much more filled in. I'm looking for some certain areas. And now, some big event. This country gonna get a new sheet. Civil War, of course, it makes sense, right? And people don't like the government anymore. Comes down to Civil War. As this is the People's Rights Group. As they advance heavily. And they realize they can't annex it, so they count on the red team. Together, they do that. So, in this peace treaty, it looks the exact same. Because it's the same government. But the red team also takes a cut. Yeah. So the red team is making a comeback after this happened. Now, team is also having a big civil event, but it's the Reich of Newtbank. It looks like an invasion color, so I'm going to change the color. It's good teal. Should take over. But they are a very bad country. And people realize that the blue team can't do that anymore. And the green team, with all the blue team's troops, should take it. And it's back to blue. But they realize they can't handle it. So some small border changes will happen between them and some of their neighbors. Yeah, so this is the borders. After they realized that changed a lot. And anyways, no, and anyways, it's time for the Japan area. They have a heavy expansion, but they can't annex it all because they're very unstable right now. If you were to see how unstable, if scale of 1 to 10, they are 10 stable. They're not stable. So, because the red team, because they have power, they invade them. And they persuade pink team to also help them. Because they'll get land out of this. And it looks a lot like the peace treaty. It looks very similar. The peace treaty looks very similar. It's like all lands that they want. Yeah, that happens. They annex all their land that they want. Oh, and they annex this. And big exploration stuff. And I might start a new civilization. You know what? I will. This episode, I will start a random civilization over, I'm gonna check where this is first. Yeah, it's India. That's really good. Very close to each other. For fun purposes, I'm gonna do that. And let's just pretend that these guys have been here forever. In order to do that first. So, just pretend these people were here for a long time, so they already have advanced a lot. That's the borders, I think. And anyway, that is not that fluent, but this is a really good color in my opinion. Yeah, so you got this. None of these are groups or tribes. They're just a bunch of random groups. And after a long effort, somehow meet up. I don't know how, they just end up meeting up. Yeah, so they meet up. Finally. Now, I'm gonna up this a lot. So allows for these like little lines gone and for lots of new lands to be discovered. And there's like a big plains allowing this team, you know, to somehow, no, and that is going to be it for the, and just one more thing, and then there. Somehow this guy is huge. Because of technological stuff, they somehow managed to do that. I don't know how, but I mean, and I'm gonna put that back to, and I'm gonna turn this up to just for this to 20. But other than that, I'm turning it back. Thing will get pretty big. This is this random shade. I don't know how they just somehow got a lot bigger than everywhere else. And back over here to a specific area, mostly, because I mean, they expand like this. Look, now looking big like they were a bit ago. And since Sweden hasn't expanded yet, let's just give them a decent size expansion. And also give them a Finland and these Estonian islands. Yeah, they just had a big expansion because needed some certain stuff. Meanwhile, this land will get divided up. Like, this, and there's this. Take this. They take this, and the red team takes this. Not all that, of course, but I mean, hold on. The pink team takes 1 pixel. More in Poland takes a bit. About this. And that is that, and this is, and that is it for this episode. See you in the next